Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hey, it's so good to see everybody out there, man. This is your boy AK Harrison from whoisakharrison.com. You can also catch me at bigmoneytrucker.com, man. Give yourself a round of applause. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that, man. Now, as you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about, losing passion for trucking or maybe even the owner operator life. Let me just say it like that. Maybe owner operator life. This last go around, while I was out, maybe for the last, I'm going to say week or so, something happened. I don't know what, but something happened. And I came to the realization that I'm not in love like I used to. And I'm gonna say this. I've been like that for a while now. Maybe a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months. And I had made a video um a few months back, watching another trucker, actually two truckers that I've been following their careers, and they actually motivated me to get into trucking. And I said, you got to get back to the basics, right? You got to get back to the basics, the things that really drove you and got you into trucking, right? But let me tell you something. Even when you're doing the small things, right? You're visiting places and you're experiencing the sunset and the sunrise, and you're even going to some new places, right? Because there are some new, you haven't been everywhere because they're constantly building new places, and I guess you can get to a point in your life to where they'll be like, this place is the same as that place, this store is the same as that store, this restaurant is the same as that restaurant. If you've been to one Mexican restaurant, you've been to them all, right? I mean, that's just how I go. If you've been to one seafood spot, you've been to them all. I mean, they're all the same, right? They bring out some fish, they bring out some crabs, they bring out some shrimp that you like, right? You know what I'm saying? Some tartar sauce, hot sauce, right? But is that true, right? It is every new building, every new city, is every new establishment the same as the previous, right? Is it the same? One thing about trucking, it's a lifestyle, right? And the lifestyle is what you make it one, and the people who you choose to bring along your journey, they are really going to play in how successful you are moving forward. Let me say that again. The people who you choose to bring along in your journey, right? They really gonna play a role into how successful you are in your career and journey. Trucking is a lifestyle, right? Trucking is a lifestyle. for the most part, it's a lonely lifestyle. It really is. For the most part, it really is, right? You're in that cab 24/7 by yourself. You know, if you're a trainer, maybe you'll have a different lifestyle. If you are, and I'm talking OTR, because I'll get into the day drivers later, the people who are home every night. I'll get into you later. But for now, if you're OTR, you are in that cab 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by yourself. So that's why I said, right, whoever you choose to bring along with you on your journey, they're going to impact your career. You know what I'm saying? If they can pour negative energy into you, then man, you can lose focus that way, right? If they bring happy thoughts to you, that, hell, that can cause you to lose focus as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, man, I want to hurry up and get home. And then you're not making the money that you're supposed to be making at home. I mean, on the road, right? You're not really maximizing your time because you're too focused on getting back home so you can have fun and be happy with somebody back home. You know, like I said, man, I think I'm losing passion for the owner operator life. And I shouldn't be either. I shouldn't be. I Let me tell you, I've gotten to a place in my career to where I don't have to leave a certain region if I don't want to. I don't have to leave the hot states, right? The warm climate states if I don't want to. I don't have to. I've gotten to a place to where I've figured out how I can make money, right? And not leave a 8 state radius from Florida up to North Carolina, Southern Virginia, down to Arkansas, then back. That's my radius. So, like I said, I go, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. That's 5, right? Come through Georgia. You got Alabama, Arkansas, 7. I figured it out. I can do that, right? And make enough money to where I can be profitable and have a decent lifestyle. But something is happening in the trucking world to where I'm not I'm not as I don't know if I'm as profitable. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. I'm not as profitable as I once was, and it's really taking a toll on my mental health. As much as I would like to say that, the sunrise is great and the warm weather is cool, right? And being able to book a load, that's cool too, right? But I'm starting to lose my zeal for the owner operator life. I'm starting to lose passion for paying for repairs and paying for fuel and paying for this and that and other expenses, and it just starting to take a toll. And other truckers are there; they're talking about it too. They get out here in the trucking world and they start to feel the pinch and the crunch of being a owner operator in today's market. Is it's trash out there. It is absolutely an abomination out there. It's rough. Okay. Um, I'm gonna show some videos that actually that I've been recording, throughout the process of this thing, man, and how we can actually that's really going to explain where I'm at as far as this trucking career goes. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get my screen set up. Okay, that's good right there. All right. Let me see. Where's my preview at? Yes. There we go. All right, we're gonna start with this fella right here, man. I can't remember what what month this was, but this was fairly recent though. And we're gonna go ahead and check him out, see what he's talking about, and then we're gonna get back to it. Let's see. All right, where we at? Hmm. If we can get this damn video to play. Well, it look like we're gonna have us some technical difficulties around here. Oh well. That doesn't help none, does it? Well, we couldn't get that to go. Preview mode. But we always do have a backup plan, okay? Since I'm already live, we're gonna go ahead and get on YouTube because I was viewing some YouTubes. Oh man. Oh man. You know what? I gotta do better. I gotta do better, man. I really do. I really do. Where your girl at? Slime pack. There she go.
All right, there you.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Boom. Oh, all right. Since I can't get none of my videos to play, I'm gonna go ahead and jump dead into hers. Let's see. Hey, there we go.
Answered it in person whenever people ask me this, but I've been getting emails and people like wanting to come to Prime, and then they'll get into the topics of long term goals. And the question that I get is, do I see myself being at Prime long term? Like, when will I ever quit Prime or leave Prime? And to answer that question, truthfully, a year ago, did I see myself being at Prime long term? Yes. I see myself maybe starting a mini fleet, owning more than one truck, possibly taking my truck elsewhere, flipping it, and just doing stuff a different way.
All right, so and that's the thing, right? Like you get into the trucking industry, you get your CDL, right? Well, you get your permit, you know what I'm saying? Then you go and get your CDL, man, right? Or you start at this company that offers, training to get your CDL, right? Let's say you take the path of going to one of these mega carriers. Boom. You don't watch some YouTube driver, right? They talking about all of this money that they're making and they're, you know, speaking on the lifestyle, that they're living and they're going to all of these different places and having all of this fun and they're making all of this money and they're just living this glamorous life. They all dressed up. They got on makeup. Their clothes are ironed, and people and you read their comments, and the comments like, "Oh, it's the cleanest trucker in the world," and they smell like flowers, and they're eating all of these crazy foods, and they're going to these coffee houses and having these crazy you know, mixed up coffee drinks, right? They're showing you all of this thing, and you're like, yo, oh my God, if they're making 6 racks, if they can do that maybe 10 times a year, that's just 10 weeks. And if they can do that just 10 times, maybe they can average probably about, another, 3 to 4 grand per week. And then next thing you know, you're like, man, I can make 250,000 a year, 200K a year. Yeah, you can make that. Your truck made that. Your one truck grossed. So yes, you can make that, right? You really can. But technically, it's your truck that made it. You are going to have to pay for fuel that comes out of that 250K. Repairs that's going to come out of that 250K. Regular maintenance that's going to have to come out of that 250K. You're going to have to eat as well. That's going to come out of that 250K. So you have fuel, maintenance, and repairs. All of that, which going to have to come out of that 250K. You be like, oh my God, that is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, how much can repairs be? How much can maintenance be? Well, let's say that you're in one of those lease trucks, right? Because there are levels to earning 200K. It really is. So if you go to one of these mega carriers, you got your CDL through a mega carrier, Prime Inc., Swift, CR England. But let's keep it at Prime. Prime does a good job to have a good, well-oiled machine over there. So you get your CDL uh, at Prime, and you start making money at Prime, and then you're with your trainer, and you're out there a few months, and then somehow they convince you to be a owner operator or a leased operator, and you sign a contract that says that you will rent a truck for $1,100 a week. You will lease a truck for $1,100 a week, and this is really standard stuff at Prime. So you sign that contract to pay $1,100 a week, okay? On top of you're gonna have to pay for fuel. That's gonna be another 1,000 a week, and maintenance. That's one thing that we don't remember too is the maintenance too. So you got fuel cost, and you got your lease payment. Oh, what about insurance? Oh my God, you got to pay insurance too, and you got food. So yeah, your truck will make 200K, but off top, you might as well go ahead and get rid of 150 of that, because you got fuel, you got your maintenance, you got your emergency fund that got to come out of that. You got your repairs that got to come out of that. You got to eat. So you get down to your $1,100 a week, your another 1,100 for fuel. Man, listen, that's already over 100,000 right there. You cut in half. Repairs, unless it and let's just say that you are conservative with your food, so therefore you eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Maybe you don't eat out as much, so you can manage to squeeze by with 80 grand a year. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. But you were sold on the idea that you can make 200 grand a year. You wasn't sold on the idea of bringing home 80 grand. You were sold on the idea of bringing home 200 grand. You wasn't sold on the idea of bringing home 1,300 a week. You was sold on the idea of bringing home 3,000 per week. So after you come to the realization of making 6K a week and bringing home 4K a week, that's not a reality. That's not the truth. Then you start to reevaluate things. Now you start to reconsider things. Because now what's coming into play is time away from home, time away from family. You start to really evaluate your time. Just keep going.
Now, ever since Prime had announced cameras,
Damn, that was
I
long.
had to step back and reevaluate my plan. Because it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this for this long-term thing, trucking with a camera. Yeah, a lot of people say, it's not bad, it's not bad. I don't care. It's just a camera being in your face. Even though you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, it's still a
And she's talking
camera.
about cameras. All right. So, and then on top of that, you go to these mega carriers or any company, right? And now you are working under their rules, right? You're sold on the idea that you are a independent contractor and therefore you're paying for the truck. Man, especially over there, damn. You are making payments on a truck, so therefore you feel like if you're making payments on the truck, you should have the freedom to do what it is that you want to do, right? Uh 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 nah. No, just because you making payments on that truck don't mean you get freedom. As a matter of fact, you working at this company right here, we actually own everything that you do. Why? You signed the contract. You didn't read the contract through. This company right here, we tell you when to go, how fast to go. And we're going to watch you to make sure that you do it too. And if you don't, we're just going to terminate your contract. But you were sold on the idea of freedom. You were sold on the idea of a lifestyle, and so far, that's not it.
Your face. Even though you park and you shut down, yeah, the camera go off, but it's still a camera right there. Even though you can close your curtains, but it's still a camera right there, forward facing on the inside of your truck. Now, I'm a real kind of tech swavy kind of girl.
Savvy.
Just because that
That is called tech savvy, ma'am.
camera, it has like a red
I
light,
love
a
you though.
green light, and it shows you whenever it's recording. I got enough common sense,
Hey, don't be running up on me like that. Who you think you is?
knowledge, and technology to know that that camera can record anytime, whether the lights are green, red, whether there are no lights.
Back up
At
off of
any
me.
time, that camera can record. It doesn't matter. Like, it really don't matter. But I'm sticking to
Look, and the one thing about these cameras, there's a lot of controversy about those cameras. Can they turn them on? Can they turn them off at any time? The higher ups, the management, the people who run the company, the people, the technology people, mm, the people at the company says no that they won't do that. But this is what we should do, and this is what I think I'm gonna do. Interview somebody from Notre Dame. Interview somebody from Notre Dame and see if those cameras can turn on without you knowing, right? If the green light or the red light isn't on, can somebody who's operating the cameras or getting footage from the camera, can they turn those cameras on without you knowing? That is the question. Somebody should definitely get to the bottom of that. Maybe that's me. I don't know. But if it's definitely a concern at Prime Inc., I think that is something worth exploring and getting to the bottom of.
What I know I need to do. I'm not gonna say everything, but I don't see prime. I don't see myself being at prime long term. Now you never know. Life may throw a curveball, and boom, I am here because I didn't even see myself being here for as long as I have been.
You only been there
But
2 years,
my thinking
a year and a half.
and
You're
my
a rookie.
planning, I don't see it long term. I don't. That's just all I'm gonna say. So let's get to this video.
I don't care about none of that. You know, she keeps a great bunk for the most part. But we ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that, man. Let's go back to my full screen. Let's go back to my full screen, man. Y'all gonna be able to see my There we go. There we go. There we go. Shout out to Slime Pack. Shout out to Slime Pack, y'all. Shout out to Slime Pack and Slime. Yeah. And like I said, man, when there is all type of ways that you can hit the wall, man, and things just it just changes your perspective on how you approach trucking, and it does it to you, man. Like you get into this industry and you start watching these YouTubers, and then next thing your YouTube, the guy that you was watching or the woman that you watching, and she's no longer in trucking, and they're no longer at that company, and they done moved on, and it just gets to you, right? Oh man. Now this is a woman that I don't normally do a review on, but she is a newer content creator. Shout out to her. And we're going to see what Miss Agnes has to talk about, because she has a very um what I want to say. I don't know if it's unique, but she brings her experience to the trucking world, and that is always a good thing, right? That's always a good thing. So let's go ahead and get this thing cracking with her. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing cracking with her. Booyaka, booyaka. Let's go.
I'm irritated. I'm so irritated. I'm over here coming to edit my videos. How come all my videos are gone? They are gone. They're deleted.
Is she getting lip injections or what, man? Because I don't remember her lips being like that.
So, y'all just gonna get a day in a life, okay? A day in a life.
Because once upon a time, man, you could see that she was sucking her thumb, right? Like she had the type of teeth where she was sucking her thumb, but now her lips are covering up her
And
teeth.
it's just gonna be me today, Thursday, dropping off this load and doing all the things I need to do in Georgia and then getting back on the road. So, hey, it's me, Agnes Rose. Let's start this thing. So right now I'm in Moultrie.
She cut her hair too.
Where's the angle? Where's the angle? But I'm in Moultrie, Georgia. I gotta drop off this last leg of this load. Um, I start receiving until 6 in the morning. So we are up at 5 because
Are you getting lip injections? Like, are you getting Botox?
I moving around out there. So you know me, I was about to go over there and be like, hey y'all accepting y'all taking people, and then I saw on the door it was like um receiving at 6 in the morning. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Um
Hold on, man. Hold on, dog. I can't even do it to myself. Let me see something.
Hey y'all, it's me, Agnes Rose.
I know I ain't crazy.
Thank you for coming back to my vlog. This week we're turning in Big Bird. Tomorrow, literally.
I know I wasn't crazy, dog. I know I wasn't crazy. Hold up. What else we got up here? Cause I'm like, yo, she looks mad different.
Okay, y'all.
This is 9 months ago.
I'm chilling for a while, so I decided to do my Q&As right now. I'm in class, maybe 6, 8 in the class, and it's like a real representation of like the truck or what it would be. The seats shaking, everything. It's like 4D at this point. So you drive that and you do your.
I know I ain't tripping.
So today we're going to discuss at least the 7 to 8 things you need to know or keep in mind while you're driving. Further than the speed. So make sure you keep that windshield wiper fluid going. You need to check your coolant levels. You need to check if you have any.
I know I wasn't tripping, man.
Class, the simulated thing, because you have to do a test on the simulation. It's like these $5 million.
I know I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't tripping.
And it's like a real representation of like the truck or what it would be. The seats shaking, everything. It's like 4D at this point. So you drive that and you do your little test, and if you pass that test, you get to get your other card to go to the Millennium, which the shuttle will take you to. While you're staying at
All right, so we done see that, right? Let's go back.
Yeah, so I'm irritated. I'm so irritated. I'm over here coming to edit my videos. How come all my videos are gone? They are gone. They're deleted. So y'all just gonna get a day in the life, okay? A day in the life of trucking. And it's just gonna be me today, Thursday, dropping off this load and doing all the things I need to do in Georgia and then getting back on the road. So hey,
You know what? I
Agnes
don't
Rose.
I don't want to see that. I don't. I do not want to see that, man. Shout out to Agnes Rose. She is a YouTuber and she make the lifestyle glamorous, right? She what keeps y'all coming back for more. She keep y'all coming back, man. But there are so many of us that who are actually losing, the passion for trucking, and we're trying to get back into it. We're trying to find our way back to trucking being actually pleasurable, Like I said, man, these recruiters, these YouTube drivers, they make the lifestyle so glamorous, and you get into the industry, man, and you're like, damn, it's not like that all the time. You got to deal with equipment failure, trailer failure, fuel, issues at the receiver, issues at the shipper, delays, traffic, accidents, bad weather, truck stop attendants, nasty showers, nasty food, rude drivers, running out of fuel, all of these things that you have to deal with And I think what happens is you eternalize all of that stuff, man, and it starts to take a toll on you. On top of the market being fickle, volatile, right? The good days of COVID, those days are gone. But YouTube will let you know, YouTube will make you think that the good times are still rolling because that's what's in the algorithm, right? Those those videos from 3 and 4 years ago, they have tens of thousands of views of drivers talking about the money that they made and the things that they have done and the places that they have gone and the money that they have made and you're like, wow, I want to do that too. And then you get into the industry and you're like, damn, they ain't told me about this. Slime Pack, she ain't told me about this right here. Agnes Rose, she ain't said nothing about this right here. And they won't. Their job is to put you in a truck. Their job is to get you to sign that paperwork. Their job is to get you locked in at a company so they can go ahead and get paid off of you. That's their job. And then once you get through the cycle a few times and you're like, damn, you start looking around trying to find some answers. And then you might get creative. Maybe you'll be like this one trucker. Will I start her today? Maybe not. But she gonna be up next though. She's up next. I like what she's doing. Tasia Woods. And she's really good at putting content together. But once you get into this industry, right, you start to realize that it's not all fun and games, man. It's not. I'm gonna save that video for another time. Rates are falling. I'm gonna get back into that too, man. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's getting late, y'all. This is your boy AK Harrison from akharrison.com. And if y'all are having some issues, are you hitting the wall out there, man? Are you reconsidering, the decision that you made to get into trucking or to go OTR or even local, man? Like, what is your mental state right now? How do you feel? Let me know. Leave a comment, make a video. I want to hear about it, man. Until next time, this is your boy, AK Harrison from whoisakharrison.com. Also, catch me at the blog spot at bigmoneytrucker.com. Until next time, peace, y'all.